Hey guys, what's going on? Bonuelos here, and as you can see, this is actually a Mercenaries game. So what we end up doing is getting the 150 kill thing that you see in the top left hand corner. That you try and get that as fast as possible, and it gives you a score bonus. And we end up doing it. We don't do it in the fastest time possible. So, and basically, guys, I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry for that, guys. I was gone for like a week in Dallas. I'll go into more detail about that in a second. But, it's because I was out of town. So I was just kind of enjoying my life, So I didn't have a chance to post up anything. I left my laptop at home. So, first of all, I'm sorry for not, posting anything, being here or anything. I was out of town visiting my girl in Dallas, which is about 4 hours away, approximately. So, I was there for about 6 days, and I was enjoying my life. Had a great time. I miss being there already. I do love her. And, just an amazing girl. And I'm glad I met her. And it's not the same girl I was with during my senior year. Sadly, that had to end due to college, but this girl's even better. So it's just better from me, I guess. And I'm just a lot happier with her. So basically, here's the most important part of my commentary is Hurricane Sally, or Superstorm Sally, I should say. Myself, I have experience with hurricanes, more than a lot of other YouTubers that I know of, or a majority, I should say, that I know of, due to the fact that I'm from Texas and I've lived through a few. I was here during I want to say it was Alicia in 2000, Katrina, Rita, Ike. I was here for all of those. So, the first one, I don't remember if I think it was Allison, actually, is what it was called, and that flooded my house. I was here for Katrina. We were scared of that one, because that was supposed to be a really, really big storm, and we were all afraid of it coming for us. So we were gone. I took off and went on a 3-hour drive. It ended up taking us 8 hours to get there. I stayed here for Rita, which was a horrible mistake. I honestly regret that one. It was a hurricane. It was a Category 5 hurricane. And Category 5 hurricanes are the strongest and the most powerful and the most dangerous hurricanes to be in. And we stayed here, and luckily nothing happened to my house except for a few shingles went missing. Other houses, they had to have blue tarps over them because they were missing so many things. And it was just things like that. And then Ike, I was scared for Ike. I'm not gonna lie. It was only a Category 2, but it caused more destruction than Rita. It destroyed a lot of houses. Whenever I went to Galveston, I was in shock of how much damage that hurricane actually did, because it wasn't actually super strong for what the categorization of it was. So that was shocking to see. I saw all kinds of houses destroyed, windows broken. I saw boats on the shore upside down. My dad's company, their buildings were flooded out. They had to completely redo the insides. I know people from my city that, like 10 minutes away, like 5 minutes away from my high school, their houses were they were gone because they lived on the water. They were unlivable. Whenever one of my teachers, whenever she uncovered her pool after the storm, She had like snakes and stuff in hers, and it was all black. I mean, that's just how bad it was. All the seaweed was washed up, the water, it was high tide constantly, so like the water was up against the seawall, so you couldn't, there wasn't really a beach for a while. It was bad, you know. And then when Sandy came, I was like, okay, it's just, you know, it's nothing, it's just, you know, a superstorm that's going up north. It's not going to be anything, you know, because usually whenever hurricanes go up north, you know, it dies out in the water because of the cold water, you know. For those of you that don't know, hurricanes get stronger in the hot water. Hot water makes them grow stronger. Cold water weakens them. So that was my thought on that. I automatically assumed, just from the fact that it was going up north, that it was gonna just die out and just be like this light, you know, like light rain over the New England area, you know. But it ended up doing all this destruction, and it's terrible. There's so much destruction. Like, I was not expecting any of this. I don't think anybody really was. I mean, people were prepared for a storm, but in reality, this is a lot of damage because it was nowhere near as strong as some other ones. So, you know, that's just that. You know, there is a few Texans out there who have my experience with hurricanes. I know for a fact me, Luke, and Landon. I'm not sure Landon so much because he's in Dallas, so he's kind of far away from the coast. Me and Luke are kind of right here. You know, we're an hour away from the water. You know, so we'll feel it more than Landon. But you know, there might be more people than just us in this community. I'm just saying from the top of my head. So, you know, whenever I was watching this stuff and seeing these pictures, that was shocking. I wasn't expecting anything like that. Like, this storm killed a lot of people. You know, like, it caused a lot of damage. Like, Ike caused $37 billion worth of damages. And I believe Sandy caused at least double that. Just because of the fact that it's, you know, like New York and super expensive stuff, you know. So, you know, that's shocking, and, you know, I feel bad for everybody that had to live through that. But y'all are slowly getting back there. Y'all are making a lot faster progress than we did during Ike. And I could say that for myself. I went without power for two and a half weeks. I didn't go to school. It happened, the hurricane happened like September 13th or something like that. I didn't end up going back to school till like September 30th or something like that. You know, it was that bad. Like, we didn't have power, but luckily, because my mom is a gas, she likes having gas instead of electric, I was able to have hot water to take hot showers and everything, so I was okay with that. You know, it wasn't too bad. It just sucked having no power to do anything. So, you know, it's kind of difficult. And, you know, just the fact, whenever you're up there, you know, your only options are a generator or no power. But they're making things happen a lot faster. And it's good. I like how they're reacting, because it definitely needs to be done. And, you know, there was two things just upset me this week with New York. Actually, like three things, actually. The first thing of all was Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. He decided to sing a song called Under the Boardwalk, which I find highly offensive and wrong, due to the fact of the New Jersey boardwalk and crashing and just causing so much unemployment for the time being. You know, that, And you got the New York Marathon. I don't care who you are. That shit's fucked up. We're gonna have, you know, 10 gallons of water sitting here for people to run from around the world. No disrespect to those people. But, come on. Give the water to people who are dying on the streets. Not to somebody who wants to freaking run in New York City and look at all the destruction. It's whatever to them. Like, that's heartless to do. And then you also got the football game. And people wanted to complain about them not postponing, or the idea of postponing it or moving it to Pittsburgh or anywhere else, because they wanted to play Pittsburgh in New York. I mean, I get that they only play Pittsburgh in New York once every 8 years or so, but you just had a hurricane destroy, so less than a mile away you have dead bodies. So, you know, those fans complaining about waiting all year to get in, I hope the scramble through the dead bodies floating between you and the stadium satisfied you, because you are absolutely ridiculous with that. It's just totally unnecessary, some of the things they could have prevented. And, you know, it just shocks me of how they reacted with some stuff. But that's just my rant on that, guys. And, you know, also the fact of just, you know, people don't take it as serious as it should be taken. Any hurricane should be taken serious. Doesn't matter what category it is. They do cause destruction. Just because they have so much power. Their wind velocity, their wind velocity is just destructive. Some people don't get as lucky as I did. I don't know about Luke. I don't personally talk to Luke about everything. You know, he's a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, we know each other, you know, that kind of thing, you know what I mean. But, you know, it's unfortunate, and I feel bad for him. I'm not going to send my prayers out just because, you know, religious beliefs and all that. I don't like religious disputes, so I leave that behind me. I'm not going to put prayers or anything out there. I'm not going to say if I believe in that. So, you know, that's just one of those things that you can do on your own. That's just one of my rants. And another thing I wanted to say was, you know, guys, I basically beat all the campaigns, Resident Evil 6. I said I was going to put my Let's Plays up. It's been a whole month since the game's been out, and I haven't posted a thing. Well, that's just because I was busy with my life. I got too busy to render anything. I was having issues rendering random clips, so that was my priority, was trying to figure that out and fix that, and then go back and render all this. So whenever I get the chance to actually render all of this, I'm going to, but for now, guys, you know, I don't know what I'm going to be posting. I'm getting stuff together, though, don't worry. So, you know, you can expect that. Expect more Walking Dead. I know I don't have many followers on that, but I enjoy it for myself. I watch it. So, anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed my little rant of a commentary. As you can see, we did the 150 kill thing, so it kind of gives us a bonus. So, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all later in another commentary or live com or whatever I decide to post. Until then, guys, I'll see you all later, and leave y'all's opinions below about what y'all think about the storm and your opinions about some of the things I said. Alright, guys, peace.